3, 2, 1.
Well, we're back, folks. And the year was 1985.
Welcome in.
I just had to get that off my chest.
Had to get it off his chest.
My funny haircut story. I was dying laughing, though. That was the part, like,
It's really funny. It's really funny,
sitting in the
nonetheless. I'm not
chair,
gonna lie.
and, like, you know, people are walking by, and you're sitting in a chair totally helpless, right?
Yes, you are, because I don't know how to cut hair. Number one.
You're under the spell of the hairdresser.
Yes, sir. You sure are.
So I couldn't do nothing about it. I could just look in the mirror and laugh because I looked like Oliver Tree there for
And sometimes
a little bit.
that's the answer, is just to laugh a little bit at it.
Yeah, it was
But sometimes
funny.
you get shitty haircuts.
I wanted to take a picture. I thought I was going to take a picture, but I thought that'd be rude too. I've never taken a picture actually while I'm getting a haircut.
No, I don't. I definitely
This
don't
time.
follow down that road at
Yeah.
all in any fashion.
This time I definitely would have.
Yeah.
I would have loved. Yeah, it would have been definitely a good laugh for all my friends to watch it. So,
Yeah, I think so.
what are we up to today? We're just chilling, hanging out.
Hanging out here now.
Before just doing a little briefing here.
Brief.
So here's a
Pre-brief.
little pre-brief pod, maybe.
Yeah, we're just gonna put it up one of these days. It'll be fun for everybody to hear. Cause so we're sitting around, we're waiting for Jeremy Wray. We're just hanging out, chilling. So we figured we record it, and you never know what you get.
Right.
But
The debrief,
the rebrief of the debrief.
and we're getting caught up with the Super Bowls the other day. You watch the Super Bowl at all?
I watched the highlights of it or whatever. Not gonna lie, man. Football
Not your thing.
don't do a whole lot for me, generally speaking.
fine.
Like I don't know. It's just not my thing. And it's not that it's not fun to watch. I like CFL because I can go sit and watch it when I get the chance or
Yeah.
whatever. But beyond that, man, I don't really.
No,
dig
it's
into
good.
it
I
too
enjoy
deep.
it.
But I like the halftime shows and stuff like that. of
Right.
course.
That's probably the most important part of the whole thing.
I feel like that to me is the most important part because I don't know what's going on.
To be fair, I only usually watch a couple football games a year. One of them being the Super Bowl. So like, you know, I watched a little bit of the playoffs, but the Super Bowl
Yeah.
is always something I'm going to watch every year. It doesn't matter what's going on. I kind of have a general idea who's the best, teams.
Yeah.
It was good to see Kansas City lose. Give me a little break on the Taylor Swift and
There is
Travis
that.
Kelce episode that's going on there.
That's true. I have probably not really paid attention, but I know more about football in general this year because of that.
Okay.
And not because I try, because it's just you can't avoid it. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's literally every time you turn something on, that's what's on, or they're talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not interested.
So yeah, let's go. Fly Eagles fly, baby.
Fly, Eagles, fly, baby.
Billy. All right.
What do you think?
Wait, the halftime?
With the halftime show. What do you think about that?
I'm not like a super duper Kendrick Lamar
No,
fan, but I
neither.
kind of understand what he was doing, right? And he had a lot of cool hidden messages in that thing, and a lot of
Yeah.
people
It was cool. It was
didn't
good.
quite get it, and that's fine. So you do hear a lot of people complain that it wasn't a very great Super Bowl thing, but the more you look at it, the kind of more you figure out kind of everything about it. So I thought it was kind of cool. I didn't know even all the songs that he played.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be like I can only know like can't even name them off my head, but I know when I hear them that kind of thing. Like
Yes,
I'm not. It's just not my thing. But it was a really good show. Like it was cool, and Serena Williams coming out.
Oh yeah,
Doing a little bit of sea walking.
do a little sea walk.
That was unreal and funny at the same time. And apparently, according to her, that was the most important moment of her life or whatever.
Yeah.
I laughed about that because she's won the fucking U.S. Open, the
Yes.
bippity bops, whatever the thing is, a million times, and done all kinds of really cool stuff. But
I believe it was the Olympics. She did the sea walk and got disqualified or something.
she probably lost points or something because they're really
Yeah.
sticklers about all that weird stuff. But
She said, yeah. So
she definitely did it
Screw
once, though.
Doing it again.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if Kendrick Lamar phoned me and was like, "Hey, you want to do a little sea walk at the
Little
halftime
cameo?
show?" Like, really? Yeah, of course. I'll
Halftime
show up.
cameos are the best.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was cool. Like, it was really cool. And usually, I mean, I watch the halftime show. It's not always wicked. Like,
Yeah, lately it's been more rap heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple years ago was great. When they had Dr. Dre.
that was sick. Yeah,
And they had
Quite
Eminem, 50
enjoyed that.
Cent. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That was a fucking killer.
Little
halftime
melody.
show.
That was good. Yeah. I can't remember what the
Yeah.
I can't remember what the year before that was. It wasn't very good though. I remember watching it being like this.
You know,
is
they have,
nuts.
lately they get the, they had the Katy Perry, Lady Gaga. They've
Yeah.
had the,
Might have been the Katy Perry one I'm thinking of.
all the names escape me right now, but yeah,
Even the Beyonce one was a bit
right. Beyonce, yes.
like it was cool, but it was a bit. I don't know. Some of it too is they show you too much now. It's not like it was before where it was like a lot of more stage cam kind of stuff, like and not that far out. Like they didn't pull out that far. Because I find when they pull out and you see all this happening in the center of
Yeah,
this
yeah.
giant open field,
Yeah, yeah.
it takes away from the holy fuck of that.
That kind of reminds me of when The Weeknd played.
Yeah.
Like it was really good. Like he did a really good fucking halftime show, and it was a lot of like up close cam,
Yeah.
like on
yeah,
him. So
it
like
was.
filled,
Yeah. Nice, say that.
filled that screen out. Like it was really cool. But it's not like halftime of the old. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. Come on.
I know when
come
times
on.
have changed, right? But I live a little rock and roll for a halftime show, brother. Come on.
Yeah. The Creed one's pretty epic.
Well, the Creed one technically wasn't at Super Bowl,
I
but
guess,
it was a
yeah.
halftime.
What is it for? Or
That was like a Thanksgiving
the
Day.
Pro Bowl or something. Is it?
Yeah,
Or
so that was,
whatever?
and it was actually like only a couple months or a month maybe after 9/11.
Oh,
so
it
like-
was. Yeah, that's true.
It was like a Thanksgiving Day thing because I recently looked up like what year was Creed in the halftime, but it wasn't
yeah, that's true
technically.
too.
So
yeah.
and I only just learned this the other day too. So, but you know what I mean? Like Tom Petty,
Tom Petty was good.
great. The Who, come on, Rolling Stones, Prince.
Prince is sad.
You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah, Prince is
So,
savage.
but this is what's popular now. Right?
Yeah, and I think there was something about like I still just this thing, but like the giant Super Bowl thing started in the '90s too. That was the thing that I kind of took it to the next level. Like
Yes.
it was that spectacle element that came into it, where it always had good shows, good artists, and whatever else. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it always had that, but I think it lost that for a little bit, and now it's kind of coming back. There's been some good ones recently.
Yeah.
But the classic one's a little bit rock and roll is
Yeah.
kind of where it's at.
Tom Petty, that was a great one.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sure, I wish we had a couple of them clipped up. We'll get banned.
We
but-
could be banned
Guys,
from the
you can
internet.
look it up
that.
on YouTube, like top Super Bowl halftime shows.
If you look
Tom
up the
Petty.
rock and roll ones there, you can definitely find that one there.
Prince. They're
Prince
gonna be
one's
up top.
savage.
The
And if
Who.
you- yeah,
Right,
check
Rolling
out everything
Stones.
Prince. The Rolling Stones was good. There's tons of good ones. Like there's tons of really good ones, but it really took it to a whole new level. It seemed like because then the commercials started to get crazy. The people were spending millions of dollars on these little short commercials. Everybody like these being in the media. Like it was like the spectacle that Budweiser, whoever it would be, would spend all this money on this one Super Bowl commercial. I mean, it's kind of like
Yeah.
that now too, but not. I don't know. It's not the same spectacle it once was in that way.
Yeah.
I feel like last few years are trying to push for that, but it's having a hard time coming back or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. Maybe it does well. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know a few years like there was some
They got
talk of like not doing so well. Like, or
but
didn't get a
it's
lot of
Jay Z,
watches.
I think, who was head producer of all this in the
Wow.
last couple of years.
Oh,
Roger
wow.
Goodall hired him to take over the halftime show.
Oh, I see. Yes, dude.
So we're not going to see Limp Bizkit show up anytime soon.
No, probably not.
I wish they would.
I wish there would. That would be
Play,
the greatest
My Way.
halftime show of all time.
My
probably.
way or the highway. It would just get everyone fired up. Come on,
come
guys.
on, come on. But that would be unreal.
That would be great.
Yeah, I like to hear. Imagine them coming out and doing. What would the mashup be? It'd be Roland would be definitely the opener. They'd open with that, I think. Do you think they? What else do you think they put in there,
They might even have Undertaker come out on his motorcycle.
dude?
Are you kidding
Now
me?
we're talking. Now
That's what they need.
We're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're on to it.
They need to do a medley though with a mashup with Creed getting their debut. Because I'm going to do.
I don't think the Super Bowl could handle.
I don't think they could.
such
either.
a such a musical moment in time.
Mashup,
Come on, man. You kidding me right now?
right?
Bias, get on that.
You think like
Get on that.
sooner or later, these 40-year-old to 50-year-old people are going to need to see some Limp Bizkit on the. You know what I mean? I can't believe that the age group for that band is getting up to that age.
Yes, yes, and it's crazy that they have a whole new life almost too.
Yes, they do. Yes, obviously.
like that part's crazy too.
We're bringing it back.
but I agree.
I think we helped a little bit with Creed in our early episodes.
Oh, 100%. That was us pushing a little bit of pushing higher. Pushing higher and higher.
We were full on Creed.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't technically listen to Creed
No,
anymore.
I don't.
But
Every
at
time.
the time when that, like, what is it? Human Clay? Is that album? I think
that's a good one. Yeah.
Get out of here! Come on.
Yeah.
I remember I got it. I got what is it? The Molson. You get the Molson discs or whatever. It would be like little Molson
promotion
samplers or whatever they used to call them.
Wow.
And there's 4 of them, and I still got them right at my house.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we showed them off at one point, but that was on one of them. And I remember I played. I bet you right now you turn it on. I bet you skips. I played it that many times because I just played it over and over. I don't know if it was Higher or my own. I think it was My Own Prison.
Oh,
okay. Like, oh come on, make me cry.
Yeah, My Sacrifice was a good one too.
My Sacrifice.
That's what you'd need to play. So if they could just create some kind of crossover mashup, that would be epic. Maybe like 2029, because it'll be whatever, 50 years from Woodstock, maybe? Or no, I don't even know. No, how would that be? 30, 40 years of Woodstock?
Oh man, it's like
2029.
So it came. It was in the what was it? 69.
So it'll be 30 years. It'll be the 30 year.
69. It's gonna be.
Oh no, for 99.
Oh, for 99 Woodstock. Yeah, it'll be 30 years in
2029.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to see a reunion. Korn and Limp Bizkit. A little bit of Creed mixed in.
That'd be unreal. I would
don't mind my math because I don't do math, folks. Math didn't
mathing.
bring me here to this pod right now, folks.
Definitely did not.
Get your facts straight. Get your facts straight here.
It definitely did not. Did not.
We need a Woodstock reunion at the Super Bowl. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I would be all over that. I'd probably go see it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah,
is
brother.
what you'd say.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I would probably say it twice. And I'd grow a blonde beard.
Yeah,
Sounds
maybe
good.
a little Jim the Anvil Neidhart beard. Yeah, are you kidding me?
I don't know about that. It's not really a look for me. I don't feel like. But, you know, whatever you're into.
Hey, speaking of wrestling, WrestleMania's coming up soon.
WrestleMania.
You gonna watch that? You watch the Royal Rumble?
I did watch the Rumble.
Okay, cool.
The whole thing.
It's cool, man. It's on
I watched
Netflix.
the whole thing from, and that's the reason why I'm gonna fucking pander to Netflix.
Let's pander to Netflix.
I'm not even gonna pander. I'm just gonna say, Netflix, man, thanks for doing that because it's sick.
We're gonna say cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Bing. Cheers.
To Netflix pay-per-view specials.
Yeah, that's not
Royal
real.
Rumble, folks.
I didn't have to pay for it because I already paid for it. So technically, it's free. Wrestling math. But it was sick to watch it because I haven't really watched a Rumble in a long time.
One of my favorites.
And actually, I shouldn't say a long time. I watched one like, I don't want to say like 3 or 4 years ago. But that's the first one I watched in a long time, and even.
Yeah.
Because, not that I'm going to spend the money on it, because that's not really a big deal. Like, technically, it's not a deal breaker, you know what I mean? Like, in the end.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
in the end, it's still kind of like a deal breaker. I don't know if it's deal breaker necessarily, but it's an excuse to not, if you don't have anybody to come watch it with you.
That's a bit, yeah, the best part is watching it with other people if you could, for sure.
Yeah. Because even the fact that, like, I watched it with you and I could text you, say, hey,
we're both watching the same
whatever,
thing.
you know, this thing, like, do you see this? Or whatever the thing was. That was sick.
Yeah.
Like, even that part was sick, right? Because I haven't been able to do that in a long time.
Yeah.
The last time I watched one, because I watched it with people. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have watched it.
Yeah. I love Royal Rumble because
So
a
fun.
couple people I know, and I'll get you in on it next time.
Yeah.
But we all bet money on the
He's
Royal
gonna finish
Rumble.
the
So
Rumble.
we'll all draw, 15 people. We'll draw 2 numbers each,
Yeah.
1 to 30. And whoever you get is who you get, right? So
Yeah.
if you draw number 1, you're
That's just,
number 1.
for slots, you mean.
Yeah. So your draw for your slot, I got numbers like 7 and like 27.
Oh, yeah.
So I think, and for the female one, I got 1 off, I think. But I have won it before in the past. This is our like 50 year doing it. So
Sick.
next year I'll get you in.
I'll do it,
sure.
yeah. I like a bit of wrestling.
I like a little bit of gambling too. So if I can gamble,
Fucking
hey,
gamble on my wrestling? Well,
Hey,
now
why
we're
not?
talking, boys. Now we're talking.
we know, and we know what's made up, but you don't really know who's going to win.
No, but it was super fun, man. Like, and the fact, like, and I did enjoy, which not saying that I wasn't going to enjoy, but it was just like I enjoyed that they had the women's Royal Rumble.
Oh, for
and
sure.
that was sick because it was actually really like it was super good.
Yeah,
I thought it was super good.
Yeah.
And like the people they had come out, like when Trish came out, it was sick.
Oh yeah,
Right.
You
Spoiler alert, not everybody.
You're Boston, weren't you?
I was sick, man. Fucking 13-year-old me was like, holy shit, Trish, that's Trish again. Like, holy shit. Like, and I haven't really been super paying attention to what's been going, like, in terms of like the rumor mill or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like who's coming, who's doing what. I have tried not to watch any of that or pay any heed because I like being surprised. That's the funnest part of
I
the
love
Royal
it. That's the
Rumble.
best part. I love
that part.
I do that too.
Like the other year when I was watching it and fucking Rock comes out and Taker and all, you know what I mean, gets very crazy and whatever. Like those types of moments is like that's wicked. And like sometimes I'm like, it's crazy that Hulk Hogan came out or whatever, like a couple years ago, like 5 years ago, whatever it was when he came out. It's like, what the fuck?
I think that's
well,
that's the magic of wrestling. I think
nuts.
too, right? Like it sucks that you know and get spoiled everything right away, right? Like people report about things. So I did the same thing. I kind of got rid of all the pages and stuff like that. Like I don't want to know.
Yeah, I haven't followed.
So I'd rather just enjoy it, you know.
Many of the rumor pages in a long time now. Like I kind of got off the rumor mill thing.
Yeah.
And then specifically for that because I knew Netflix was going to be handling it. So I was like, I'm definitely going to watch it.
Yeah.
And I was sick to watch it with my kid. That was cool. Like he got to watch it. He thought it was super sick. Like he thought it was super sick. And even like he was watching the women closer. Like, and I don't think he's like 6. I don't think he was watching it for any other reason than he thought it was sick because they were doing like high flying stuff.
Yeah.
And like jumping. You know, like that's something that's a little more entertaining his way kind of thing. But then of course when fucking Cena comes out, he knows John Cena because he's famous on YouTube or whatever. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So he came in. He's like, oh, hey, John Cena. I couldn't believe John Cena was coming out. Like. Oh, that was unreal. That was sick, right?
That's the best part there.
Yeah, I was like, this is wicked, right?
Getting the young the young generation into it, you know, like kind of see it for what it is, you know.
It was pretty fun. Yeah, it was
get real excited.
Cool.
Brings you back to being a kid. No, but it's all about.
But it's fun. Like that's made it even a little bit more fun for me this year.
Yeah.
Like he watched it. Like I was like, you want to watch this or what? He's like, yeah. I mean, he's not sitting there like staring at it. He's a 6-year-old kid, but like he's watching it. And then when shit goes on, cool. He's like, what's going on here? And then he'll just stop and like
jump off the top.
Yeah, like or he's got comments and whatever. Like it was fun. It was super cool. But like no, it was really cool. And I'm glad. Like it was a cool spectacle. They had a long runway. I like that.
Yeah,
gave everybody a moment
crowd,
to see, and you know what I mean, shake hands, kind of thing on the way out, and do because it's not. I don't find the Rumble super serious, as much as like people take it seriously. You can tell,
right? Like Buddy who got smoked, right? I show speed as a guy.
Garbage.
And he got fucking.
That's one thing I don't. I don't
throwing
care.
into the influencers.
Man, he got smashed.
And Braun Breaker just like smashed him.
Like not only did he get speared to death, he got like obliterated onto the top of the table.
Little clip.
I might figure something else out, but either way, or I might just conclude the link, or I can pull up a little video, put it in the corner. But holy fuck, dude! Like when he got fucking slammed off the table, like off the announcer's table,
threw him over the.
Holy fuck!
That's what you get.
That's it.
That's what you get for stepping in square
holy
circle,
fuck! I'd say, and I wasn't expecting that either because he took the spear, and I wasn't expecting much more than that. Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
And then he
kind of shoulder squished him in there, his head right into the mat, like what bap.
Yeah, he got a fucking, and he did, and technically he got a fucking, he tossed somebody out. He got an out.
Yeah, he got.
I can't remember who he got out, but he got somebody out. But anyway, like even that part was nuts because I didn't think they're going to get let. Like, I thought he was going to come in, do a bunch of foolish craziness, and then get obliterated or something, gone.
That'd be epic though.
But holy snot, man, did he get obliterated on that table? Like the spear was crazy, but the smash on the table was way more nuts because there was it was a no look. Over the back.
Man.
Like drop smash onto the fucking table.
The
like craziness, man. It was fucking nuts. It was wicked.
Yeah.
And then it was really good. And then of course like they had the final match, the big had the big ladder match going or whatever.
Oh, the ladder match, yes. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens.
Yeah, that was a good match too. It was sick. Like I think something went on and it shortened because it seemed like it wasn't quite long enough or something was missing.
Okay,
I don't know. And maybe it's just the way I was expecting it, but it seemed like it was short to me or something. But Boz took some serious smacks in that too, man.
Yeah, that whole storyline.
It was a little slow. I feel like a little more old school, more slow and stuff. But it was good. It was still good. But it was still. I mean, the Boz aren't young technically either anymore. Like and getting smashed by a ladder sucks. Like for real.
That would suck for sure.
Yeah. Like that, like the fucking suplex or whatever through
the old Alabama slammer.
The fucking one that was across.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a smack.
And
that was a smack, man. Because he smacked the back of his head
him on the
right off the
ladder.
Yeah, like smacked his head. Like because you can tell when stuff is real and what's not real.
Yeah.
Like that was totally real. He fucking smashed his head, like the top back part of his head. Like what a smack.
He was legit. Pretty marked up on his face and shit.
Oh yeah, but I took a skull in that match.
That whole storyline is getting good now because like he's like, oh, Sami Zayn, you came in and you helped Roman Reigns, but you came in during my match too, but you didn't You didn't help me, Sami Zayn.
That's true. Yeah.
Right? So now he's getting a little crazy now. So I think it'll be Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that
That's
makes
my
sense.
prediction
Yeah,
right
that'd
now.
be good. Yeah. Be all right.
Not sure.
I'm looking forward to it now. I'm gonna start paying attention to it a bit more. Watch a few more episodes. I'm gonna get a bit more.
Yes,
into it
but
now.
and Jey Uso was the eventual winner. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert!
Hey,
too
it's
late.
already over.
But yeah,
Whatever.
you can watch it on Netflix. So
Right.
do whatever you
You
want.
can watch it on Netflix.
We're talking about it. It's too late. It's over now. By the time this comes out, it won't matter much anymore.
That's true. I agree.
But it's super cool. I'm glad that Netflix does it. Makes me want to watch wrestling again because the fact that it went to like a subscription or whatever, like even when it went to a different station and all that
well,
crap.
yeah,
Like,
it was on
stopped on
WWE Network, right? And they had their own app that you could get WWE Network. And
Yeah.
it was the bomb, actually.
oh, it's sick that they did
then
it, but
then
you know
that
what
kind of
I mean,
went
right?
away, got shit. And then they were like only on TV and stuff. And now like they're bringing back all the old episodes and
Yeah,
stuff, old
sick.
pay-per-views.
Love
And
it.
watch all the old stuff. So I like that addition for Netflix for sure.
Love it. Loves that.
Wolfpack to the Netflix.
Sick. Yeah.
No, not much WCW stuff on there actually. But
I haven't
whatever.
gone too crazy, and I was wondering about that because to be fair about it, there's a point when the WCW was fucking smoking them
Oh yeah.
in storyline wise and shit like that at one point. They
Oh,
were
absolutely.
fucking sculling them in that.
Monday Nitro was the hottest ticket
Oh,
in
shit,
town.
man, come on now, fucking.
Especially when NWO was formed, like when
Because
Hogan
like
turned
it was
bad
sick when DX was on the go and NWO was on the go.
Oh,
like that was
man.
sick.
That was the
Like,
two best
come on.
factions in wrestling history.
Oh, for sure.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me, folks?
Suck it.
We're just
Love it.
loving the wrestling talk here, folks. Hopefully, we're not.
Too bad. So sad.
Hey,
Get your own podcast. Talk about whatever you want, Stan.
That's right. This is about us over here.
Fucking. But it was good, man. It made, like I say, it really got me interested in wrestling. Again.
Hey,
Like,
why
fuck,
not?
Hell
Hey.
yeah.
Something
So,
else
yeah.
to watch?
Yeah, and I don't watch much stuff, to be honest with you. Like in terms of TV, if you know what I mean, like
Right.
TV or whatever. But no,
Know what I'm saying?
don't get into that too much, there, old man.
No, I'm
You
saying.
know what I'm saying? Watch a lot of Seinfeld.
Nice.
Watch a lot of Seinfeld. That's about it. Seinfeld, Office, other thing, new stuff. You know when it comes out or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. I don't get like too highly involved in TV. Tries not to. It's probably why I do a lot of other stuff. Actually, now I say that.
Yeah,
Because I don't really sink too much time into TV.
I still like a little home improvement.
yeah, dog.
Love it. Tim the Toolman Taylor, a little bit of home improvement.
Love
Are you
it.
kidding me?
Love
over
it.
here?
Fucking was watching a bit of Urkel the other day, getting a bit of
Oh yeah, Stevie Urkel,
yes sir, a bit of Urkel. What was it? What was his alter ego?
Stefan Urkel,
Urkel.
the Arkels.
Stefan Urkel. No, his TV was nuts. Dude
Right.
gets in a machine. Dude
And
gets
then
in
he
a
used to-
machine, and
yeah.
then he becomes fucking
Stefan.
handsome dog, and then he comes out, and Laura's all over him, right? Like, come on, right?
Come on, Laura.
Poor
And then
Laura.
he has the Elixir Fixer. Remember
Oh,
that? Oh yeah, he used to
yes,
drink this
yes.
Elixir Fixer. He'd go right back to normal then.
What a dog.
What a dog,
What a dirty old dog.
Stevie, you dog.
Stevie, you're a dog, man. What time is it? We got to check
Did
the time.
I do that?
Can you imagine? I'd like to have him on a fucking pod. Dude got a fucking weed company.
Hey,
and fucking all
let's
kinds of
call
cool
it the Stevie Urkel special.
But I tried to get him. I messaged him. Come on, fucking come on the podcast. You're silly guy.
If we could roll up a Steve Urkel special, this podcast will take it to the next level.
You imagine the levels we could go to on
Yeah.
the Urkel weed.
Can't think of any. What was your favorite Urkel tagline? What was it?
Got any cheese?
Got any cheese?
That was the one. That was the
Oh.
one from my childhood. Like instant.
Love it.
Because I used to love doing the Carlton dance, and got any cheese.
Got
That was my
any
two
cheese?
favorite impressions to
I
be at
love
when
it,
I was a
man.
kid.
What are you at, Stevie Urkel?
Oh yeah, flat out doing the fucking Carlton dance. Oh man, loves it.
Oh, Fresh Prince.
That's another bomb too, man. Loves that show.
Yeah.
I used to be so that's got like that's got like a skateboard memory tied to it for kind of
Oh,
thing
nice.
for me. So what it reminds me of is when we used to skate at the course, because when we come home in the summertime, because the summertime CBC schedule is different than the wintertime schedule.
Oh, okay.
So we come home because I'd be home for like 5-ish or whatever, because that's what time supper would be. So I would skate home or come from your house or wherever I was to. I would come
Yes.
home, eat my supper, but when supper would be on, first one that would come on, then The Simpsons, and then the news. So when the news was on, that was time to leave again. So I would come home.
Great. Land and Sea
Smash.
came on. You were time to go home.
I'm out of here. We're gone.
CBC News.
We're gone out to
J.B. Cooper.
We were definitely reading the Bible and doing whatever we were.
Where are you?
That's what we were at all the time.
Oh,
I think that's what we were at, wouldn't we? When we used to go out.
Yes. oh, me. Yes, of course I was.
Yes, of course, every day. But
I read the hymns. I sung the hymns.
sung in the hymns.
And praise the Lord.
So yeah, that's what we were at when we were teenagers.
Oh man,
you can imagine. But anyway, so that was the time to leave. Then that was the way it was. It was like, okay, getting out of here. Because now if I skate to your house, by the time I get to your house, it'll be 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Whatever. By the time I get there, probably might start in school, right? Might start in school for Miss who's in there,
start in school,
and then go on down to Ryan's, and then we'd be off to the skate courts for life.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Here we are.
But that's what it reminds me of. That's every time. Like as soon as I hear the music, that's what it reminds me of. Like summertime.
Dun,
Like 15 years old,
dun,
whatever,
dun,
16
dun,
years old.
dun, dun. The theme music.
Boom, boom, boom.
West Philadelphia, baby.
Born and
Eagles.
raised.
Go.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Fucking check out the need hockey yet or why?
Four Nations.
Four Nations.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. A few games in now. What are we at? Like 3 games or something, I think, at this point, maybe? 2 or 3 games?
But
No, 2 games now because it's
this is only second day. Yeah,
second day, right? So yeah, I think it's
Canada
third day,
played
second
one
day.
game last night and won in overtime. Mitch Marner.
Mitchie.
Shout out to Mitchie.
Big Mitch.
Big Mitch Marner, Leafs fan over here. Sorry, George Strombo, but we got a Leafs fan over our body.
There is love.
So don't, George. I'm sorry. I'm a Leafs fan.
That's it. Bye.
You're gonna be a Habs fan. That's on you. You've had more success, so
Well,
at least you won you watched them win a Stanley Cup in '93.
That's true enough too. There is that. Poor
And
old,
I just
poor
think
old Leafs
about-
fan, man. Just I don't know how you're not all like.
Oh, man, I'm cracked in the head. Yeah,
I don't know how he deals with it. To be honest with you about it, like
I'm over it this time.
I don't give a fuck. He said.
Bring on the playoffs. And if they suck,
That's it.
fucking fuck.
That's it.
I'll be
That's it.
pissed.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know, man. Like I always like. I'm not even a Leafs fan, but I'm at this point like. Buys like I always got sick team going on. They might be loose in one part or whatever, maybe missing whatever here and there. But man, generally speaking, Leafs got a good team going on.
Yeah.
For like they very rarely ever go through like these crazy rebuilds. Like they're very little of that.
Just the
kinda stuff
one
that-
there last. What was it?
when fucking before Matthews
Just after
showed
the
up.
lockout, you know.
Matthews showed up kind of thing. or Whatever.
Ever since then.
But yeah, but like the players, but the players on our team. If you look at who, like you put the players
No,
on
yeah.
paper.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, Buzz are a decent team all the time. Don't do fuck all in the playoffs.
No, tough go.
Like,
But
don't
it's
do
a tough
all.
conference to play in.
Oh, it definitely is. I mean, Hawks are.
They're in the West.
It's all same, but
Eastern Conference, I think, is better than the West.
yeah, probably. Yeah, it's a tougher conference one or the other.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. To be in
More
the top,
good teams. I think.
definitely they're harder to be in the top. Definitely harder to be like. It's
Yeah.
definitely harder to make the top.
That's just a personal opinion, folks.
I agree with that. I would agree with that.
I think most of the last Stanley Cup winners have come from the East.
I think
Tampa for a couple
yeah.
years, Florida now. Washington won it there. Pittsburgh won it a couple times.
Yeah, it's generally speaking, it comes from that side of the.
Vegas have won on the West.
And that was a bit of a, but like that was what, second year they're open.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's nuts. Like that's nuts. But I mean, it's kind of like you kind of get to pull a bunch of people that are on waivers. Like the whole like I don't know.
Yeah, that was a
The
touchy one.
yeah, expansion teams are weird, right? Like
I'm glad they changed the rules. It sucked. You didn't want to see them suck forever.
no, it's fine that way. Like
But that was
I
crazy.
mean, it was
They
just
got a good
weird.
team, though.
And I mean, to be fair, that was just kind of like
They had a
that
maggot.
happened. You know what I mean? Like that just happened or whatever.
Yeah.
Like because if it wasn't for people that were available on waiver or whatever, you know what I mean? Like if it wasn't for the availabilities, that would never played out. You know what I
Right.
mean? That kind of way. But
Yeah.
because I mean, like here, Fleury shows up and then they get a bunch of like nobody that's like a superstar necessarily, but a bunch of wicked players,
Yeah. So
right? Like just a bunch of really good hockey players.
like Florida couldn't sign Marchessault,
Mhm.
right? And then it's like so they had to put him on this like list or whatever that they're going to become
A pick
available,
list or
right? Like
whatever
and
they
it was
call
all
it.
these good players on the team, right? Like that Carlson kid, and then they had.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, I can't even think of it. The
No,
team
I
that
had to look
then,
at I had
but-
to look at that current that roster from that year. But like I
Goddamn.
remember like when that happened, I remember even saying like, "Holy shit!" Like for a fucking expansion team, they basically got a fucking full start. Like
Yeah.
they didn't really lose much at all, and then they won right out of the gate. Like I was like, "Holy fuck, dude!"
Yeah, they went to the finals their first year, and then I
Yeah.
think they won the next year.
Yeah, that's the way it went. Yeah, because I think
Or second or third.
whatever it
I
was,
can't remember.
whatever it was, really close to like start it up, like fucking crazy,
Nuts.
crazy, man. Because I mean, I remember when San Jose, when it like first came on the scene, they kind of did well, but like not like that, not like that.
That's like the power of not having nothing to lose, right? You're just
Yeah, 100%. Just go out and give it a
Everyone-
whack.
has everything to lose when you lose to a new team, right? So,
Yeah, it's weird, it's crazy, man.
sheesh.
But that was solid. But back to Four Nations though. But like
Right.
I'm excited about that, and it's crazy watching like on our end because we watch Canadian. We're obviously rooting for the Canadians. Like it's crazy to watch that much talent in one room.
Oh, man,
like it's
nuts.
holy fuck, dude, it's nuts.
So many, yeah. And I'm glad Sidney fucking Crosby is the captain again.
What a
folks.
dog. What a movie, man. Big old pass up to center ice. Takes a big old dip in the corner. Takes a long walk
Just
out.
comes out.
And fucking perfectly timed with Mitch Marner
Outside,
coming through
yeah.
the middle.
Yeah.
Like, what are you at, man? Like, didn't even know. Like, you knew, but you didn't know. Like, what are you at, man? Like, holy fuck.
What a guy.
What a beaut. I don't know. Like, I'm not a huge Crosby fan. Like, I'm not really. Like,
Oh, wow.
I am, but I'm not. Like, I mean, he's a wicked hockey player. I'm not going to not say that.
Ah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not a fucking moron. But
Hey, he's pretty good.
I find like some of his attitude sometimes is kind of shit. Now that he's older, he's way better.
Yeah. No,
about
when
all
he was
that.
a kid, yeah. He's like he's 40, man. When he
he's
was a
37,
kid, like,
man.
he was
Going on.
getting mauled by
Yeah.
players. Like,
Yeah, but he's like super. I just found he's really silky about everything, and it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Everything was silky, complainy, and I mean at the time they weren't hot, and you know what I mean. Like it was kind of a weird thing because he came into the league like playing with Mario Lemieux, and then all that went away, kind of thing. And then the Mario ended up owning the team. Until that point, they kind of were shit, and then they, you know what I mean. Like it was a weird thing. So I get it to a certain degree, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in the beginning. I was like, man, what a weird. Like I don't like this dude. Like I just something about it.
oh.
Rubbed me the wrong way
Well,
or
he's
something.
a captain of Canada. And
But
he scored the golden
he's
fucking
sick.
goal,
Yeah,
folks.
man, he's a savage. Like he's a sick
Olympics.
hockey player. Yeah, sick
kidding
hockey
me?
player.
Motherfucking best. One of the best since old Gretzky.
Oh yeah, I think right now, currently, technically, he's still the best hockey player in the league. Like technically speaking, if you're talking about like overall hockey player, best hockey player in the league, no doubt in my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Because Ovi,
Best mind.
Ovi's
anyway.
just trying to fucking hit the number and he's out of here. Right now, once he hits that, once he breaks the record, he's just playing the rest of the season, see how many goals he can get ahead of it. I don't think we're going to see him no more after that.
He's going to break the record for sure.
Oh, for sure, yeah, he's definitely going to do it. But he
For
doesn't.
sure,
but he
he's
definitely
breaking
does
the
not-
record.
He definitely does not play like forward backward hockey.
Oh,
like
no,
he
he's been
skates
setting up at the top of the circle and taking a slapper in and
maybe a deke or whatever you got to
little-
do to get her in
little
there.
wrister, and he's going to fucking break Gretzky's goal record. Come on,
Yeah.
folks.
Savage from the fucking slap. But
What do we got here?
yeah, I don't know, man. Interesting to see it. It's really cool. I'm excited about it. I think they should do it twice a year. Do a summertime one
Well, it's better.
and do a fucking winter one.
It's definitely
Let it
better than any stupid all-star games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it is unfortunate that people get hurt, right? So Buddy broke his wrist in the first game.
Yeah. But I mean, that's
he was
hockey.
gonna
That's
be
part
out
of
for a
hockey
bit.
too, right? Like that's part of the deal.
Yeah.
But
Unfortunate.
yeah, it's. I mean, it's shitty, but that's part of hockey. I mean, you could play any game and do that. But I don't know.
That's right.
I don't know. I think it's cool to see talent from each country, like the top talent from each country or whatever you want to say, like play to see who's the best kind of thing. It reminds me of like the old Super Series, that kind of stuff. Like when, you know, they had the Russian team or the USSR team and all
Yeah.
that stuff, right? Like, that was sick. Reminds me of that more. Like you come out, it's
Well,
not like
World Cup.
Olympics either, because Olympics is a bit weird.
I think they're going to have a World Cup of hockey, too. So, in a
Yeah,
couple
there's
years.
because I think too there's something going on with IHF too now. They're pulling out of the IHF won't be the sponsor of that tournament or whatever it is, the organizer, I guess, or whatever it is. So
Isn't that this one? This one is not IHF
No, not at all,
rules,
no.
right? So it got
No, I think it's just like normal.
like NHL style hockey.
Yeah, just normal, whatever, normal hockey rules kind of thing. Nothing special though. No big rink, nothing special. Quick play hockey kind of thing. So yeah, be cool. I like
Go
to
Canada, but go boys, let's go.
I like to see stuff like this though. It's so cool, very cool, and it's like super sick to see like say like all these fucking wicked superstars in one place playing on the same team. Crazy watching McDavid pass the puck
Oh yeah,
to McKinnon, who passes the puck to fucking
yeah. Power play. is
Crosby or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy watching
weird.
that. Like,
Crazy
it's
power
nuts.
play. It was nuts.
Yeah, Bonds couldn't even like look at the puck, let alone fucking touch it. It was nuts.
So there goes the warning to you, American hockey team here coming here Saturday.
Look out.
Look out.
Look out.
Stay out of the box.
Yeah. Stay in the box.
Hopefully, by the
keep
time
your
it's
stick on the
posted,
ice.
hopefully they win.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see how it happens.
We'll see what happens.
14.
We'll report on that at a later date.
3-game round robin and finals. That's it.
Yeah, sure. But that's going to be wicked. I'm excited about it. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Well, we should hop off. Get her going on here for the next thing here now. So hopefully we'll catch up.
Thanks for joining us on a little shit post. A little bit of a shooting the shit. A little
B-side for you.
current event B-side.
Yeah.
On And the Year Was 1985. We love you. Thanks
Love
for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go follow And the Year Was 1985 podcast on YouTube, folks. We love you. Also follow on Spotify because it's awesome and you can watch the videos on there too. Typically uncensored and in their actual format.
The actual format. Nothing missing. Full-fledged. It's the one. It's unedited,
YouTube.
uncut.
Yeah.
YouTube kind of gives you a little censoring. Spotify is so far the man on that, so
Yeah.
we'll leave it there.
So here we go. 3 cams set up. Let's go, folks.
Let's go. But cheers, everybody. Thank you for everything. As always, thank you for following and liking our stuff. Until next time, it's been another episode of And the Year Was 1985.